Good morning, students. Today let us see some problems in motion lesson. Already we have seen some concepts about speed, velocity, displacement, distance, etc. Based on that, today we shall see some problems. And mostly I have solved the Ncert problems. In page number 100, there is a question in Ncert textbook. So an object has moved through a distance. Can it have zero displacement? If yes, support your answer with an example. So an object has moved through a distance. Can it have zero displacement? Yes. Yes, it can have zero displacement. It can have zero displacement. How? When an object moves from one point and comes back to the same point. So in that case, the displacement can be zero. So for example, if an object starts from A and goes to B and again it comes to A. So what happens? So in this case, initial point is A. Initial point is A. A. Final point is also A. Final point is also A. So the object has displaced only zero displacement. So the object has made only zero displacement. So when the initial point and the final point are same, then the displacement is zero. So if you go in a circular path, you start from one point and you reach at the same point. In this case also, the displacement made by the object is zero. So you can write that the object can have zero displacement, but it can have traveled through a distance. So this is the answer for the first case. Next one, you see the next problem. A farmer moves along the boundary of a square field of side 10 meters. Square field, you just see the square field of side 10 meters in 40 seconds. So you mark the boundaries. So each side has 10 meters. Each side has 10 meters. And it has moved along the boundary of a square field. So how many meters of will be the boundary of the square? Totally 40 meters. So total distance of the field will be 10 meters plus 10 meters plus 10 meters plus 10 meters is equal to 40 meters. So he moves along it once for one revolution around the farm. One revolution around the farm. He takes 40 seconds. So for 1 meter, how many seconds? So for 40 meters, he would have taken 40 seconds. That means 1 meter per 1 second. 1 meter per 1 second. So the question is, what will be the magnitude of displacement of the farmer at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds? At the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds. So what is the time? Time after 2 minutes 20 seconds is how much? So 2 into 60 plus 20 is equal to 120 plus 20 is equal to 140 seconds. It is 140 seconds. So time taken for one revolution. So time taken for one revolution is 40 seconds. So how many revolutions revolutions will be made in 140 seconds. So it is, say, 40 plus 40 plus 40 plus 20. 40 plus 40, 80 plus 40, 120 plus 20. So it is 3 times 3.5 revolutions. It is 3.5 revolutions. So after 3.5 revolutions, see A, B, C, D. So one revolution is A to B, B to C, C to D and D. So here 10 meters, 10 meters, 10 meters and 10 meters. So now you see 3 revolutions. So from A to B, C, D, A, one revolution. So for one revolution it takes 40 seconds. For another revolution it takes 40 seconds. For another revolution 40 seconds. And the next 20 seconds he will complete only half revolution. So he will reach A to B and from B to C. So he will be at C. So finally the initial point will be A and final point will be C. Now distance between A and C is the total displacement made by him. So A to C is equal to root of AB square plus BC square. That is equal to 10 square plus 10 square is equal to root of 200. It is equal to root 2 into 10. So it is equal to 14.14 meters. So the total displacement made by him is 14.14 meters. Next one, an object travels 16 meter in 4 seconds. So distance in first journey is 16 meters. Time taken is 4 seconds. And distance in second journey is 16 meters and time taken is 2 seconds. Therefore, average speed is equal to total distance by total time taken. So it is total distance is 16 plus 16 divided by 4 plus 2. It is equal to 32 by 6, which is equal to 5.33 meters per second. So the average speed is equal to 5.33 meter per second. So this is how you solve the problem. The next problem you see, this is NCERT problem, page number 102, the fifth problem. During an experiment, a signal from a spaceship reached the ground station in 5 minutes. What was the distance of the spaceship from the ground station? The signal travels at the speed of light, that is 3 into 10 power. It is Children, it is 10 power 8 meters per second. It is 10 power 8 meters per second. So what was the distance? So to find the distance, the time taken by the spaceship, time taken, t is equal to 5 minutes. T is equal to 5 minutes is equal to 5 into 60 seconds. So that is equal to 300 seconds. And the speed of the ship, speed of light, that is we call V as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Therefore, distance traveled by, distance of the spaceship is, distance S is equal to V into T. So S is equal to V, that is 10 to the power of 8, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 into 300, it is equal to 900 into 10 to the power of 8 meters. 900 into 10 to the power of 8 meters. So this is how we solve the problems in the motion lesson with regards to speed, distance and displacement. So thank you for now. Hope all of you have understood.